Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to work on fitting a rifle. It takes at least 1 hour to really go through the session to fit someone. We've got some of our youth biathletes here and a couple of the masters, and we're going to go through the various aspects of fitting a rifle to a person. It's very much like a bicycle fit, if you're familiar with that. The better that rifle fits to you, the better you're going to do shooting. We're going to work on things as far as the trigger distance from your elbow. We're going to look at where your eye is from the sight, where your cheek is, how your head holds, and hopefully you get to learn something as we go through this today. All right, what we're going to check right now is the distance to the from the butt plate to the actual trigger. And what we'll have you do, you can do this at home with your own rifle. We're really checking to see where this is. We'll put your arm at a 90-degree angle up here, and what we want to see is that the finger is essentially right on the trigger, and this butt plate goes back, out, and forth. This is actually a good distance for you. What we're doing is we're going to check now the fit of the actual head position to where the rear sight is. So what we just previously did, we adjusted the length of the butt, and that makes a difference on where the trigger pull is, but that also controls how forward or behind your head is. What we want to have is 1.5 inches to 2 inches maximum behind that rear eyesight. So this actually looks like a pretty good fit. What we'll also check is we'll keep this hand relaxed, keep those out. I'm going to have you pull this up, Amelia, as we want to make sure that that hand is pushing right against the handstop, that it will push right in there. So let's pull your hand off of there once. There's the hand stop, and we're going to be pushing right against that. You can see, again, we're pushing up against the hand stop, a good stable platform, and we have this angle right here, steep or more open than a 90-degree angle, somewhere around 100 degrees, but this strap is what controls that and also pushes that back. You want to have good tension on the strap, and that's actually looks like a pretty good fit right there, so we're going to leave that. Now that we have the butt adjusted and we have our sling adjusted, we're actually going to take a look at the cheek piece. And what you'll notice is this cheek piece is very adjustable. It will move up and down and from side to side. What we want is, we're working for a natural point of aim, is when the biathlete's head is resting on this, their cheek literally is right on this, it's in the same, and the eye is lined up right down the sights. So we will move this side to side and up and down depending upon the shape of a person's head. All right, here's a drill in how we take a look at this. All right, I'm going to have you take your head off of the sight, close your eyes, keep them closed. Now put the rifle back in position. Keep your eyes closed. Open your eyes. Are the sights lined up?
Nope.
Okay, we need to make an adjustment. So do that again. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Are you looking below? Which way do we need to move the cheek piece? Up, down, side to the right. All right, so we're going to make an adjustment to that cheek piece.
Cool eyepiece.
This is very important. Let's try this again, because you're going to use the same head position in the prone position or in the standing position. All right, close your eyes. Put your head back down. How does it look this time?
Better.
Better. Not quite perfect, is it?
No, it's good.
But we'll keep working on that. Or really, it's fine tuning that you can go through the season. You want to make sure that's right on. Nice. What you'll see is the biathlon rifles are very adjustable, and this is a Russian Ishmash rifle, not quite as adjustable as some, and sometimes we do have to make adjustments and cut the cheek piece to get it to fit. But let's see how this fits you. Let's take that up. What I want you to do is take your head off, close your eyes, keep them closed. Keep them closed, put your head back down, keep your eyes closed. All right, open your eye. Are the sights lined up?
No.
No. So, is your eye below or above the sight?
Below.
All right, is it left or right?
A little bit left.
All right, so we're going to have to raise the cheek piece up and to the right. With this style of rifle, we actually put spacers in to adjust the height of that stock, or of the cheek piece, excuse me. One of the things that we do when we're looking at fitting a rifle is also look at the actual tension that it takes to pull the trigger. That can be 500 grams is the minimum that it can be. And the difference is your finger pulling that trigger, if it's very hard, let's say it's 1,000 grams, 1,500 grams, you're actually going to pull the rifle. So we want to get that down in range where it's very light towards that 500 grams. Why 500 grams? That's a safety issue as well. We don't want it so light that it just goes off. So I'm going to show you how we actually test that. This is actually trigger weight, test the trigger, and this is done before, I would say, most of the national, and you'll certainly see this in the international races. Simply that weight is placed on the trigger. That went off. So that would not have passed.
You can load your other clip.
I did.
Billy, did you load the clip?
I loaded 4 and I just...
So there it is, and to check it to go off, went off. So that is very close to the 500 grams that is legal, but that is just how we test the trigger. So far we've gone through and we've adjusted the rifle and we make adjustments. You might ask, what are these for down here? These are called butt hooks. The top one is used when you're shooting prone, and the bottom hook is used when you're shooting in the standing position. These actually can control the level of that rifle against your shoulder. So let's take a look at this in the standing position. What you'll see is that hook goes right up, and that actually controls the actual angle of the rifle. You can see the rifle sits against the front hand, and if we drop that hook down, the front of the rifle is going to go down. If we push the hook up, the rifle is going to go up. So this is just in a natural point of aim. So let's have you wave the rifle around this time, Julia. You've got your eyes closed, get in a good stance, get in your position. All right, let's open them, and are you aiming at the target? So if you're aiming high, what you're going to do is you're going to adjust those hooks up or down to compensate for that rifle. So if you are high, you're going to drop that butt hook down. If you're shooting low, we're going to raise the butt hook up, and it'll bring that rifle up. Now what we're looking at is the butt hook in the prone position. See how it rests on the shoulder? That's that top. And I'm looking at that. It could probably be lowered a little bit. It's not on your shoulder, is it?
No.
But that helps to make sure that rifle is in the same spot every time you're in that shooting position. So all of these adjustments that we're making are really just to make sure every shot you take is the same as your previous shot. As you see this, we've been fitting a rifle, and as you can see, it does help to have some experience do that. And if you are new to biathlon and you have yourself a new rifle, I really recommend trying to find someone, whether it's at a shooting club or even better yet, another biathlete that can help you out. You know, at a club with a biathlon club, but trying to get some more information out, and I'm certainly open to asking questions if you do have a new rifle and have a question on what we did here today.